Well, good afternoon and welcome to the channel. This is kind of where we had ended up on the Norwich walks, and we're going to start again. So come along, travel with me. Let's try and get this Norwich done. Oh, yes, we're back in the UK. People who follow the channel would know we've just got back, and it's time to get back to where we started again. So as you'll see behind me, this is kind of where we ended up on the last Norwich walk, and we're going to do what we done safe last time. That's it, thanks for reminding me. And we're gonna try and do along Grapes Hill Way and the Catholic Church and do that way. So anyway, let's have a little wander through the park. We're going to do Chapelfield Gardens, see what's here. It's quite rammed today. It's quite good because I thought you should all be at work. Yeah, anyway. It is summer. We're all having a little break. Anyway, let's have a little wander through. I will show you what we see. It is June 2025. Let's have a look. There's a few old buildings I want to show you in here, and then we're going to get back onto the wall, which I wanted to take you on, and then we'll head over to the Catholic Church, and then we're going to kind of wander down where we started on the first walk. But you'll see what I mean when we get there. Anyway, come on. Let's stop nattering and let's get on with it. Now, I was going to open this up, but this is kind of where we are. So we're going to head along this path along here today. I was kind of hoping there weren't going to be too many people today, but unfortunately it's quite hot today and it's a bit rammed. Anyway, we'll head over, we'll get some shots over at the old bandstand, and then we'll head that way. So come on, let's have a little wander over. Now, I'm not quite sure what this is. I'm sure someone will be able to tell me in the comments. We'll try and get a photograph as we can. Just open this up a little bit. So we'll do a 360. Let's do a 360. Look at that. No idea what this is. Please, someone tell me in the comments. I bloody live here and I don't even know what that is. Oh, yeah. No idea what that is. Please, someone tell me. Anyway, let's wander through. We're going to cut straight across. I haven't been through here for a long time. Anyway, I'll tell you what I was thinking about. Bloody ice cream. I ain't had a cup of yet. Let's just show the old bandstand. So I did do a photograph of this. Just showing that behind me there, yeah. So that's it. Let's have a look at this, see what these cakes and that are. These ice creams. Let's just take a look. Now, let me just reverse up. I'll just do you a quick shot of the old calf. Not been in there, it was tempting, but let's give that a miss today. We've got too much to do. Ain't got time for cuppers today. Let's have a little wander around. Now we're heading up towards the Catholic Church, but I'm gonna do a little backtrack along the wall because I just want to capture as much of the old wall as a bit of the old walks. Don't forget. It's a few children's areas here, so that's why I haven't got the old camera forward at the moment. We've got another calf down here. It's full of bloody calves, isn't it? Yeah, I ain't had that in parks before. Anyway, welcome to Norwich. Let's just have a little look at this. 33 calf. Not been here either. This is a bit rammed as well. Anyway, I could really do with a drink. Anyway, let's turn the camera around. We're nearly at the park. Like I said, we've captured the old main part. And just get out of the way of people here. Bloody hell, I can tell you're in the city centre. It's so packed, isn't it? As you can see, lovely vegetation here. It is great if you want to chill out and take 5 or 10. But yeah, absolutely. Right, I'll just, we've got a park next to, park, I'll get this out in a minute. Got a children's play area next to the old 33 calf. so so I won't put the camera there for obvious reasons. Anyway, we're going to head, where are we? Straight out here. That'll take us on to kind of top of Grapes Hill. But I just want to show you a bit of the wall. We're going to capture that before I bore everyone, and yeah, meet me there. Right, okay, I've turned it around so you don't have to see me. Look at this little dragon. I think I can remember these dragon walks. I think. Not sure we did that. We definitely did the dinosaur ones. Anyway, we're on Convent Road now. We're going to head round to the old Catholic church. Catholic Cathedral, sorry. Do apologise. Catholic Cathedral. Anyway, look at this, how busy this is today. Can't we tell we're in a city? Anyway, let me take a look from here. Look at this. See, we ain't done the, feel like we ain't done the church or cathedral for ages. Anyway, let's head round. I'll get some pics done while we're there. Now, just turning this around before we have a look at the old church. Now, I've been in this pub before. Actually, there's a little remembrance. We went into this pub for a drink just before we got married. Up there, all good. Anyway, let's have a little bit of a direction. So, Grapes Hill up that way. We're now going to have a look at this old Catholic church. Now, I have been in here, and it is an absolutely wonderful place. Look at that. So that is Norwich Catholic Cathedral. Absolutely love it. Now, I may have to, I'd say we're not going to get inside, because you have to get permission for filming, so no doubt I want paying. Anyway, let's do a shot from this side. Look at that. Like I said, been in that cathedral, and it's absolutely gorgeous inside. Oh, how I would love to film. Give me an invite, please. We'll just have a little wander down here a bit further. I'll grab some more photographs as well while I'm here. Let me just turn this around so you can look at the main section as well. I mean, that front is absolutely awesome. But just let's take a look at this section as well. Look at that. Absolutely great. So there you go. We ain't put one in for a while. Our first cathedral for the video. Anyway, let me do a couple more photographs, and then we will carry on the old walk. Okay, so we're not going to head down any further that way, because that's kind of going out of Norwich, and that's the student area. Heading out to UEA. So we're going to cross the footbridge now. We'll leave the cathedral in peace. But please, if you do work there or whatever, give me a shout and give me an invite in, please. Anyway, let's head along the old footbridge, and you can see old Grapes Hill behind me. So for people who don't know Norwich, obviously we've got up Grapes Hill that way, and that's where we've just come from. We'll just turn this around slowly. Cathedral you got there, and heading down to Grapes Hill that way. And wall goes along there. We're going to catch up back with the wall. Apologies, I couldn't catch it down further. The council seem to have covered it up a bit now, so we can't get access there. So we will catch up with the wall back down there. Now, what's left of the wall would have been under where I am now. Unfortunately, it's not here. It's up there a bit further. So, but obviously, as you run up here into Norwich, but obviously, I'm pretty certain the wall would have been along here somewhere. But obviously, it's no longer there, or been removed, which is a real shame. Anyway, let's carry on around medieval Norwich. We're going to head back down. to where kind of Dereham Road starts, so I will meet you down there. Now, as we can see, are they standing on the wall? Like I said, you can see where they've took it down. So we'll just flow around here. We'll walk along the wall. The wall, look at this. Didn't mean to do this. Looks like the closest I'll get to it. Let me get back on the pavement, it's a bit easier. Yeah, you can see where the wall was, and obviously it's back up there, so let's get up there. Right. This is what we've been looking for. Let me just step down here before I break my neck, so to speak. The wall! We found it! We found some left again. Let me touch it. We do love touching a bit of wall. Oh, yes. Right, I'm glad this is so here. We do love a good wall. So, yeah, we are back here, back on the old Norwich wall. So, let's carry on walking a bit further. We're carrying on down back to where we where we started on part 1. So let's try and carry on with that. And I'll turn around, we'll go the pedestrian side, and then I can show you the other side of the wall. It's a lot easier to photograph from there. So yeah, so that's the steps that I just went down. And obviously we're getting close to the bottom of the Grapes Hill. I'm going to head down here. Just want to show you, obviously I'm assuming there must have been windows or something like that there? Who knows? And then it obviously falls down a bit here. So I wanted to include this in the walk as we go round. And again, as we compare on some of the other Norwich ones, where you have the old and we have the new. So anyway, we're going to carry on walking down. Like I said, this side, I'm not going to cover this side because it's mainly just retail units and domestic. So we will carry on back down towards where we started on part 1. Now, this I've had to show you. We're further down past the old crossing now, just to give you a little bit of a glimpse. Dereham Road that way. But I had to show you these arches. Now, what's it telling me up there? So it's still the 13th, 14th century, but look at these arches on this wall. Just to zoom that out a bit, get that. Thought it was a bit broke off there, but that is amazing. Absolutely love it. So, as you can see, we've got food gaps and some more arches. What I'll do now, I'll just turn this around on the camera so you can take a look at these arches. So, look at that. Just do a bit of a close-up for you. So again, like I said, we're in 2025. This is Norwich City Wall, or Old Norwich City Wall. And it kind of ends here, and it's all different bits and pieces. So we'll carry on from here. Now, hopefully you'll hear me. We're on a kind of a main road. So we're nearly wrapped up. We're nearly come to the end. This is only going to be a short one. So, but it does our full circle of Norwich. And then we've got the other parts to do then. Just behind me, as you'll see, for people who know Norwich, Home Bargains. Now, that used to be Toys R Us. But no longer. No longer. Anyway, we're going to slowly walk up a bit further. And then, as you remember from part 1, I showed you that really old medieval, is it medieval? Anyway, a toilet, all right? It's an old toilet. So we're gonna meet there along the river, because I think you really want to hear me waffling and, you know, looking at industrial units. So, if I just show you down here, obviously that takes you into the city that way. Just cut across here before I get killed. Oh, it's so busy today. Nearly there, nearly at the roundabout. So we're heading up to Halfords roundabout, and as you know, that's where the let me get this right, City railway station was, and that was the one that would kind of take you out to Melton Constable that way, I believe. Surely experts will tell me. And you will recall we were there on part 1, so that will give us our full circle. But what I'll do, I will meet you up there. Now, you caught up with me. We ain't quite crossed the road yet. I'm nearly there, I'm getting there. But as you can see, that's the toilet I was talking about. You know where I am now. Watch part 1, you'll know where I am. There it is. Apparently one of the oldest toilets in Britain. Anyway, let's cross this road and I will meet you there for our little final. Right, well, I'm going to finish this video off at the railway gate. Unfortunately not used anymore. Real shame. Love to have been here when the old trains were about. Anyway, that is part 4. That was Norwich West, I believe. While I'm out here doing this. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. So we've kind of now gone full circle around Norwich on the outer side. So that covers all of that. I hope I've tried to cover as much as I can of it. Obviously there's lots and lots and lots, like there is in everyone's cities and towns and that. So it's a lot to capture in, and we try and capture as much as we can. I did reach out to people and say, if there's particular areas you want me to cover, let me know. If I've missed any and there's still some bits you want me to come and cover, more than happy to come and do that for you. But we'll, like I said, we'll end it here. We'll take a little walk back now. Hope you enjoyed. We've got more Norwich to come, but I wanted to do them as separate videos. So we've now got the city centre to come up, and we're going to be doing the castle and the cathedral, and they'll all be all separate videos. So I hope you enjoy. Apologies for the lateness of the Norwich ones. Obviously we've been out of the UK, we've been at Cape Verde, check that playlist out. And yeah, but we're back here now. We're back here to capture some churches and towns, villages, and back to the old stuff we used to do again, just for a while anyway. We have got other outings coming, but if you're watching this in 2 years later, you won't know what the hell I'm talking about, unless you follow my channel, if I'm still here. Anyway, let me leave you in peace. If you do like the old stuff I do, give us a like. Please subscribe, because we're really trying to push this channel around, and we're trying to keep going on the old YouTube algorithm. But yeah, that'd be great if you can support us, no cost. Anyway, I will catch you in the next one. I'm going to head home now because it's cuppa time, and I will see you very soon. Take care, and thanks for watching.